Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another toy report, and today we're going to be talking about NECA toys and their latest TMNT figure lineup. And today, well, I should say yesterday actually, but don't mind me, I'm recording this like after midnight. Basically they did a reveal that we're going to be getting black and white versions of the Universal Monster Turtles. So of course right here we got a good look at the Raph as the Wolfman and Leo as the Hunchback. So let me just reiterate real quick. We've gotten these figures before. I mean, the Raph as the Wolfman, he's actually pretty new for the most part. I know that the Leo, Hunchback Leo, whatever you want to call him, yeah, he's definitely like a somewhat older figure. He was basically the second figure they ever made, with this Universal Monster lineup, with the first one being Raphael as Frankenstein. Basically what started off as like an experiment, literally, now it's actually become one of the most popular figures with not just NECA but also with Ninja Turtles as well. I mean, think about it, Ninja Turtles go well with pretty much anything, and this is of course just another example of that. So of course we get pictures of the figures. We also get a nice little look at the box, so this is the inside of it, of how it's gonna look. Very nice, obviously. It's definitely surprising to see these in black and white form. So one thing is for sure, obviously this is not for everybody. This is just more of a, if you kind of want it type thing. I don't think everyone's gonna go bananas over it or anything like that, but I still think this is a really cool set to get. Especially mostly if you're into the Universal Monsters, because of course those are very huge classic films. I don't think anyone nowadays really understand like how great and just cinematic those movies were, despite them, well, obviously they were interesting for their time, you get the point. So this is, I feel like personally this is definitely more catered towards those type of people, because like I said, we already got colored versions of these. So for some this might be a pass, but for others this might be a, I don't know, this might be a win. It really does depend on how you feel about the line all together. And for the most part, I'm going to assume that maybe at some point we'll get the other figures in this form, because we've gotten a lot, honestly. It's not just with Leo and Raph. We got, Donnie as, the Invincible Man, Splinter as Van Helsing, and yeah, all that good stuff. So you can only imagine how much more they might expand upon this. And look at the back of the box, man. This looks really incredible. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if most people just buy these just for the box, because it definitely just like scream classic, honestly. So I think this was definitely a very smart move on NECA's part, because even with their other like normal Universal monsters, not turtle related, obviously those figures have done very well. So I would assume that hopefully they would oh my god, this picture. So I would assume that they would definitely keep up with that success later down the line. And of course, as always, because this is NECA, of course these figures are going to be like really detailed as heck. I mean, I can only imagine the price point. I mean, typical NECA figure nowadays, $34.99, $35.99, is really hard to say, like when you buy one figure. I can only imagine how much it's going to cost, especially when it's two, because unfortunately I don't have the Raph as the Wolfman, but I do have the Leo as the Hunchback, and he is a pretty big guy. Like, the box is ginormous. It is so huge, honestly. Like, I'm surprised it didn't even cost more, so take that for what it's worth. I mean, again, these are really nice figures, and I'm so happy that, they're deciding to go with these. So yeah, that's about it for now, for the most part. And yeah, what do you guys think? You like it? You hate it? Hey, give me your thoughts down in the comments, and we'll definitely take a look at more if they ever decide to, continue with this Universal Monster Turtles mashup. So yeah, and I guess maybe one thing I forgot to kind of take a look at here. There's something at the bottom corner. I wonder what it is. What the fuck?